I never believed in ghost stories or the supernatural. That is, until I took the graveyard shift at Millbrook Storage Warehouse. What happened there changed me forever. I'm writing this journal to document everything, just in case something happens to me. Maybe someone will find it and understand. First night on the job. The pay is decent, $15 an hour to basically sit around and make sure nobody breaks in. The warehouse is huge, about 100,000 square feet of concrete floor filled with rows and rows of wooden crates and cardboard boxes. Most of them are sealed shut with shipping labels for places I've never heard of. The manager, Mr. Peterson, said I just need to walk the perimeter every hour and check the security cameras. Easy money. Third night, and I'm already bored out of my mind. The warehouse is so quiet at night. My footsteps echo when I do my rounds. I brought some books to read, but time still crawls by. Around 3 a.m., I thought I heard something like boxes being moved in Section C, but when I checked, everything was normal, probably just the building settling. Something weird happened tonight. During my 2 a.m. round, I noticed one of the boxes in aisle 7 was open. I'm sure it was sealed before. Inside were old photographs of people I didn't recognize, black and white pictures from maybe the 1940s. I reported it to Mr. Peterson this morning and he seemed concerned. He said those boxes shouldn't be opened and asked me to make sure everything stays sealed. I keep hearing noises from the back of the warehouse, like someone dragging something across the floor. When I go to check, there's nothing there. The security cameras don't show anything either. I'm starting to get jumpy. Maybe it's just rats. Found another box open tonight. This one had old toys inside. A wooden train, some dolls with cracked faces, and a music box that looked hand-carved. I didn't touch anything, just closed the box and put tape over it. When I mentioned it to Mr. Peterson, he got really angry and asked if I was the one opening them. I told him no, but he seemed suspicious. I don't want to sound crazy, but I think the boxes are moving. Not while I'm watching, but between my rounds. I've started marking their positions with small chalk marks on the floor, and some of them definitely shift a few inches overnight. The security cameras flicker sometimes, especially around 3:15 a.m. There's always about 2 minutes of static at that exact time every night. I found a small handprint on one of the dusty boxes today, too small to be an adult's. There are no children allowed in the warehouse. When I showed Mr. Peterson, he just stared at it for a long time and then told me to clean it off. He's acting strange, like he knows something he's not telling me. The noises are getting louder. Last night I definitely heard someone whispering in aisle 12. When I went to check, I found a child's drawing on the floor. It showed stick figures of what looked like a family, but their faces were just black circles. I took a picture of it with my phone, but when I checked this morning, the photo was just a blurry mess. I fell asleep at my desk around 4 a.m. I dreamed about a little girl standing in the warehouse, pointing at one of the larger crates in the back. When I woke up, my flashlight was on the floor, and my chair had been moved to face that exact section of the warehouse. I'm scared, but I need this job. Tonight, I followed the noises to Section D, where the oldest crates are stored. One of them had scratch marks on the inside, like someone had tried to claw their way out. I found an old newspaper clipping stuck between two boxes. It was from 1978, about 3 children who went missing in this area. They were never found. Why would that be here? Mr. Peterson caught me looking through some files in the office. I was trying to find information about the warehouse's history. He was furious and threatened to fire me. Before he kicked me out, I saw a folder labeled Incidents, 1,975 to 1,980 inches. I need to see what's in there. I broke the rules tonight. During my shift, I used the master key to get into the office and found that folder. Inside were police reports about 5 different children who went missing near this warehouse in the late 70s. The warehouse was searched, but nothing was found. The previous owner, a man named Victor Millbrook, was questioned but never charged. There were photos of him, and I swear he looks exactly like Mr. Peterson. The whispering is constant now. I can almost make out words. Something about helping them. I found another box open, with children's clothes inside, all from the 70s. I'm going to set up my own camera tonight. The official security system keeps having those glitches, but my phone should work fine. I can't believe what my phone recorded. Around 3:15 a.m., when the security system was out, the camera caught what looked like small shadows moving between the boxes. Not rats, not adults, child-sized. And at one point, one of them looked directly at the camera. I'm going to confront Peterson tomorrow. Peterson denied everything, then fired me on the spot, said I was mentally unstable and trespassing in private areas. As he was escorting me out, he whispered, "They were never supposed to be found." I'm going to the police with my evidence. The police didn't believe me. They said my video just showed shadows from passing cars outside. They told me the warehouse has been checked many times over the years. When I mentioned the missing children, they said those cases were solved years ago. The children had been found in another state with a relative. But that's not what the files said. I'm going back tonight. I have to know the truth. I'll break in if I have to. The children are trying to tell me something. I can feel it. If you're reading this, and I haven't added more entries, please take this journal to someone who will listen. Look into Victor Millbrook Peterson. Check the large crate in section D, row 14. The children are still there. They never left. I was wrong. So wrong. The children aren't trapped here. They're not the victims. Peterson wasn't hiding them. He was protecting everyone from them. I found the crate. It wasn't locked from the outside. It was locked from the inside. I opened it and now they're free. I can hear them coming for me. Don't let them touch you. Don't let them out. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.